Here's what we're working on for the Bay Area at 11. Private security guards are teaming up with local police in a new effort to fight crime. Plus, the Big Apple takes a bite out of the Bay. Tonight, we'll look at some of the reasons why New York City edged out San Francisco. And in tonight's cover story, a school board race that's shaping up to be one of the fiercest in the Bay Area. Those stories plus your updated forecast tonight on the Bay Area at 11. And finally tonight, hundreds of computer experts are getting their game on for the world's largest cyber game festival in South Korea. The purpose to find out who is the best of the best in some of the most popular online computer games. There's $300,000 in prize money for the winners. South Korea won last year's games, and it's also favored to win this year as well. The winners will be announced tomorrow. And those are some serious folks playing those games. There's no gaming around for these folks.
No, $300,000 is serious money, prize money.
Absolutely.
The sponsorship's got to be like Visine or something for little hydrox. Look like zombies out there.
Let's check in one more time on weather. What's going on? We're getting a storm coming in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's feeling a lot like fall. Winter not all that far away. It's going to be chilly tonight with lows down near freezing in the outlying valleys. Rain Wednesday into Thursday. We'll watch it for you.
Chilly tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for choosing NBC 11 at 6. TechNow is up next. We'll see you back here tonight at 11 o'clock. And until then, have a good night.
This news update sponsored by the 2003 Corolla. Be safe but look racy at your Northern California Toyota dealer today.
It's a box that lets you skip TV commercials, so why aren't you using one? Big Blue gets small with tiny technology, a computer you can't see. James Bond returns in a new video game, and more computing power for the palm of your hand. From the Tech Museum of Innovation in the heart of Silicon Valley, I'm Scott Budman. This is TechNow. Thanks for watching. Handheld devices have been hot for a while now. People like to carry their data in a machine that'll fit into a pocket or a purse. But with so many devices crowding store shelves, well, the leading handheld maker has a brand new way to compete for your dollar. Trying to kickstart the sluggish electronics business, Milpitas-based Palm Computing launched two new handheld devices, both aimed squarely at professionals on the go with money to spend. This tungsten model, with its new design and increased memory, will run you $500. This one will cost $550. As always, Palm claims its innovation will simplify things.
These days, people feel their lives are too busy and too complicated. They don't want something really technical that makes their life harder. They want something that makes their life easier.
Palm has some 19 million users out there, but it's feeling the heat from increased competition and a slower economy. That's why you'll find new features on the Tungsten, like Bluetooth technology that lets you send data wirelessly.
We don't add in features just because it's whizzy or cool or it's the latest thing. We add in things that are useful.
Those features make the new devices anything but cheap, but with its new Zyre model coming in at just $99, Palm thinks it can corner more of the market with a simple philosophy.
We made it as small and light and wearable as possible.
Now it has to convince you that you need it. The $500 Tungsten model is in stores and on websites now. The $550 model, the one with phone features, will be out early next year. Believe it or not, the company that gave us the Razor aluminum scooter is also making a PDA. The Zayo is a thin, screamingly fast PDA running the Microsoft Pocket PC operating system. It's got a great color screen and a powerful 400 megahertz Intel chip inside, making it one of the most powerful PDAs on the market. In case you were wondering, while the scooter maker is marketing the Zayo, they don't really make it. Now, the company hopes enough of the kids that can afford a $99 scooter can afford a $549 PDA. Now, speaking of features for your handheld, you can now watch TV on your handheld device. San Francisco-based Mazingo is offering two nationally syndicated entertainment TV shows, Extra and Celebrity Justice, for download onto your PDA. The video is delivered each day automatically to Mozingo subscribers when they hot sync. Each show is about 10 minutes long. There is a group of television watchers out there who never watch commercials. It's because they use digital video recorders, DVRs, the machines that can pause live television. They're out there under a variety of brand names, and people seem to like them. So why aren't they more popular? TechNow's Scott McGrew takes a look.
It was supposed to be one of the most important inventions to ever come out of the Bay Area. The DVR, a futuristic video recorder that works without tape, capable of pausing live television. And best of all, it skips all the ads.
And if you talk to a lot of people who use them, they swear by them.
But the two South Bay companies that make DVRs are losing money quickly. Shares of Sonic Blue, maker of Replay TV, are hovering around 50 cents. Competitor TiVo has had to ask investors for more funding. And that is one of the big Silicon Valley mysteries. If Replay TV and TiVo, the ability to pause live TV, is so cool, and it is, well, then why doesn't anybody buy one? It could be price, says business analyst Ned Desmond. Most DVRs cost upwards of $300.
And I think there's also a little bit of technology fear in the equation. I resisted buying one for a while because I wasn't prepared to spend a Saturday afternoon figuring out how to make it work.
Add to that the competition of DVDs, totally different technology, but when people have money to spend on TV gadgets, they're buying low-cost DVD players. Replay and TiVo have both dropped prices of their DVRs. Replay's latest box is just $250. The question will be, can Silicon Valley's DVR companies hold on long enough, waiting for consumers to notice?
Thank you, Scott. That commercial skip feature on Replay TV, by the way, has irked the TV network so much, they're suing Replay TV to block it. Well, from TV technology, we go to tech so small, you can't even begin to see it with the naked eye. Strangely enough, it comes from one of the biggest companies in the technology industry. Take your basic computer and your basic computer chip, now shrink them to 1/260,000th of their size, and you have some idea how small IBM's newest computer is.
Former postdocs and people.
Big Blue's San Jose laboratory has created a computer made out of about 24 individual molecules, with each molecule moved into place magnetically. The result?
We really demonstrate a rather simple but fully functioning computer.
It's cutting-edge innovation on a tiny scale. With computer circuits so small, 190 billion of them could fit on a pencil-top eraser.
You could fit that anywhere. You could fit that into your suit. It could be anywhere. It could be every component that you have in your home could have one of those chips on it.
It's the first time such a tiny computer has actually been made to work. And the Bay Area researchers who made it happen say they're just getting started.
There's still ways to go. We can still make very much more powerful computers.
Who knows? Maybe the Silicon Valley will someday be known as the Molecular Valley. IBM is still testing its nano computer, so it'll be several years before any of us can actually use one. The world's largest software company has the world's largest internet company in its sights. Earlier this week, Microsoft rolled out the latest version of its MSN web service. MSN 8 will compete directly with America Online. Microsoft says MSN users can sign up for its dial-up service $2 cheaper than AOL's service. Speaking of Microsoft, the man in charge up there is focusing a lot of his energy and money these days on the Silicon Valley. It was a reinvigorated Bill Gates who launched Microsoft's newest piece of software. Still the richest man in the world, the company he co-founded is now the most valuable in the world. And as the world's largest software company gears up for its latest push, Gates himself spoke to us about how the Bay Area fits into his future plans, starting with the company's giant Mountain View Development Center.
Some of our top developers are there because there's such a incredible set of talent there. And so we've been growing the Silicon Valley campus.
With dozens of local relationships already in place, Microsoft's latest acquisition was Vicinity, a Sunnyvale software firm bought up for $96 million. Gates says there are more to come.
I would think you'll see small acquisitions on a fairly regular basis. That's worked out very well for us. It gives an opportunity for those engineers and investors to get their products out to a very big audience.
His sales pitch may include butterflies and Disney characters, but make no mistake, Bill Gates is still all business, and much of that business focus is on the Silicon Valley.
Hey, take a look at us. We think we've got something that's better.
Gates says Microsoft will spend close to $300 to advertise the newest MSN version. May seem like a lot of money, but keep in mind Microsoft is sitting on a pile of cash estimated to be close to $40 billion. Bill Gates, by the way, is worth $58 billion last we checked. That puts him quite a bit above local Larry Ellison, whose Oracle fortune puts him as the second richest man in high tech. Ellison, Oracle CEO, is a major investor in Leapfrog, a toy company which makes the world's best-selling toy for preschoolers, LeapPad. Now, several high-tech companies will claim that their educational toys will turn your children into young Einsteins. TechNow Scott McGrew says that one from Leapfrog just might.
This is research and development for the Emeryville-based Leapfrog Toy Company. Leapfrog is testing its new products, figuring out which educational toys children will drool over. Designing electronic toys can be hit or miss. A drum with light-up letters can't be beat. Green. Over in the corner, Carl is playing with what we hope will be a hit. It's the iQuest, and it looks like a Game Boy, but it's far more educational.
Teach you about science or math. They give you questions and see could you get it right.
Here's why the iQuest is so cool. It contains all the facts, all the questions, and all the answers found in nearly all the school textbooks in the United States.
Where they can actually download content specific to their chapter in their textbook in junior high.
So, for instance, a child is assigned to read chapter 12 of his 6th grade textbook, a chapter about fish. His toy then quizzes him about what he's read.
What are the thin plates that cover the bodies of most fish?
Oh, let's see, scales. Got it?
Here's how it works. A parent goes online and finds the titles for all the textbooks the child uses at school. All that information is then downloaded through the computer into a cartridge which you pop in the top of the iQuest.
Download content specific to their chapter in their textbook in junior high and play cool audio games and learn whatever they need to learn and have fun.
So the next time your child says he has read everything he was supposed to, hand him an iQuest and quiz him and find out if he's telling the truth. The iQuest tracks 200 different textbooks from all over the United States at the junior high level, so the chances are iQuest will work with your kid.
Gentlemen, start your engines. When TechNow continues, we'll take you racing. And you don't have to do anything crazy to get the new James Bond video game, but you do have to stay tuned.
Cruz Bustamante wrote the law to sue tobacco companies. The chairwoman of the State Budget Committee says Cruz's law protected health care for kids. Lieutenant Governor Cruz Bustamante, leading California's new leaders.
No burger at McDonald's won it. No burger at In-N-Out won it. No burger at Wendy's won it. No burger at Jack in the Box won it. And not a single burger at Burger King won it. The $6 burger from Carl's Jr., winner of the Restaurant Business Magazine Award for Best New Burger in its class. Only $3.95 at Carl's Jr.
Here's what newspapers have said about Bill Simon's attack against Governor Davis. Simon was desperate and irresponsible. Simon's credibility is now at issue. Simon committed a colossal blunder. He lied about possessing the evidence, made a false accusation, no evidence to back up the charge, an unforgivable act of foolishness, reckless and below any standard of decency in campaigning. So much for Simon's integrity. Can we trust anything Bill Simon says?
Many of you feel bad for this lamp. That is because you're crazy. It has no feelings, and the new one is much better.
Cruz Bustamante was the first to sue the Texas energy companies for gouging California. The chairman of the Senate's Enron Perot investigation says Cruz was right. Lieutenant Governor Cruz Bustamante, leading California's new leaders.
Welcome back. Rally racing isn't that popular in America. It's racing in regular cars on dirt roads. Microsoft hopes to boost its popularity with a brand new video game. TechNow's Scott McGrew gives it a test drive.
When it comes to racing games, it is a crowded pack. There are dozens of racing games out there, even quite a few rally racing games. So, what has Microsoft got that's new with its Rally Sport Challenge? Eye candy.
What Rally Sport Challenge does is it really adds a dimension, and that is realism with the photorealistic details. So we're really proud of that fact. It looked great on the Xbox, and it looks even better now on the PC.
Rally Sport Challenge started on the Xbox, but Microsoft programmers are just now porting it over to PC. A properly tricked out personal computer can out-graphic its console cousins. Cool graphics that scream by your eyes at 100 miles an hour.
This game, you'll see absolutely beautiful 3D details, terrific graphics. You'll see everything from environmentals, birds flying overhead, skid marks, animals walking across the road, etc. So it really does take advantage of all the latest and greatest in video technology that we have today.
One interesting fact about real-life rally racing I didn't know is the driver does not get to see the track before he starts racing. That's why he has a co-driver that actually watches ahead to tell him which way to turn. Scott?
Scary, Scott. Thank you. If street racing is more your speed, you may want to give Burnout 2 for the PlayStation a try. The game's got great crashes and lots of high-velocity action. It's not complicated. You get a car, you go fast. But that formula can create a lot of fun. Take a look. Speaking of racing, our giveaway this week is Freak Style, a motocross racing game for the Nintendo GameCube. We'll tell you how you can get your hands on one a little later in the show. New to GameCube this week, Backyard Football. This is a kid's sports game that's been around for a while, but this is the first time the Backyard series has moved off the PC and onto GameCube.
Where it teaches kids, what is offense, what is defense, what does the quarterback, what does the center do, how do they pass, and it has real football plays included in the games.
Backyard Football gets good reviews from us in all its iterations. We thought there are a few too many camera moves in the GameCube version. It gets a little dizzying, but it's a good game for the under 10-year-old set. There's a Game Boy Advance version as well. Want a free Bond game? Electronic Arts is offering a free download of 007 Nightfire for the PC. Just go to our website, technowtv.com, and we can link you right to it. Chess. Ubisoft is out with its Chessmaster 9000, the very same game that defeated reigning U.S. chess champion Grandmaster Larry Christensen 2.5 games to 1.5 games in a 4-game match. Now, you may do better. Just remember the horse moves in an L shape.
Still ahead, cool new computers take the place of TV. Digital editing lets you show off your latest moves. TechNow will be right back.
Monday, after Carrie on NBC 11 News, someone could be posting intimate pictures of you online, not for money, but for revenge. This internet craze may be embarrassing, but it's perfectly legal. How do you find out if you're a victim, and what can you do to stop it? Virtual Vengeance, Monday at 11 on the Bay Area's NBC 11 News.
On Extra Breakthrough, Pam Anderson, the diagnosis that changed her life forever. Plus, a former Miss America's Miracle. Next Extra.
At 7 on NBC 11 Cable 3.
I'm Guy Houston. As mayor of Dublin, I instituted tough new fiscal management that attracted jobs, rebuilt our city's infrastructure, eliminated all city debt, and preserved our open space, all while keeping taxes low. Aren't those the kind of common sense solutions that we need in Sacramento? Let's wring the waste and inefficiency out of government and demand true fiscal accountability.
experienced, effective. Guy Houston for assembly.
The world's most powerful SUV. Cadillac Escalade. Breakthrough.
Our children's school buses are so old they fail to meet safety standards. Our roads are getting more congested and dangerous. But raising taxes isn't the answer, so Prop 51 doesn't raise taxes. Instead, it sets spending priorities, using just 30% of the existing car sales tax to improve our most dangerous roads, replace unsafe school buses, ease traffic congestion, and help prevent accidents before they happen. Vote yes on Prop 51, the Safe Roads measure.
You may soon have to fight for your right to copy. The recording industry of America is hard at work developing copy-proof CDs, despite a new poll that shows 82% of you think it's okay to copy a CD you paid for as a way of backing it up. College students are always looking for the coolest tools in digital audio and video. TechNow's Jennifer Arterburn shows us HP's latest offering.
The Media Center PC is a computer for couch potatoes. It's a Hewlett-Packard PC running Microsoft's new Windows XP Media Edition. The combination allows users to turn a computer into an entertainment center.
It allows you to watch TV, pause live TV, record TV, watch DVD movies, watch your family photos, your home videos, listen to your music collection, all with a remote control, just like you would with a consumer electronics device.
The PC includes a bunch of software for multimedia, like a picture and video toolkit. HP and Microsoft are aiming the new product at students and others who don't have a lot of space but are hungry for media. The Media Center PC is made for use with a computer monitor, but it can also connect to a TV for large screen viewing, just in case your couch isn't close enough to your computer. The HP Media Centers will be available starting November 3rd. Prices start at about $1,700. Scott?
Thank you, Jennifer. Speaking of media on computer, it's time for this week's entry in the TechNow Film Festival. This one comes from viewer David Vega at UC Davis, who used computers and digital cameras to give us this. Kind of makes you want to turn in those Sharks tickets, doesn't it? Thank you, David. David, by the way, used Final Cut Pro to make his film. If you've made a short film on your computer, burn it to disk in any format or lay it to tape and send it to us at 645 Park Avenue in San Jose, 95110. We've got more information on our website. The tech economy may still be suffering, but there are still some good ideas out there getting funded. TechNow's Kim Stevens takes us to an Oakland incubator that looks like the good old days.
Or no, on the lens.
It's a sparse environment, telltale signs of a startup. Certainly not a common sight in this down economy.
But there is enthusiasm here because these men have created a technology that is not only backed by venture capital right now, it's also being used by AT&T Broadband, a variety of other businesses, students, and users on eBay. It's called iCron.
The second bedroom comes with wall-to-wall carpeting.
Show and tell. You know, that's the thing of Icon. We allow people to tell their stories. You know, you have photos on one spectrum, you have video on the other. And we said, what about applying some new technology that goes in the middle? And that's where photo voice came to be.
The idea came to Andres Davidovich while he was still a student at Berkeley. But when he wanted to turn his idea into reality after graduating, the market tanked. So he was advised to invest in his idea, not furniture. And so far, the investment is paying off.
Look, we're in a very different economy. We could literally not be here in 2 months. But we said, so that they feel very honest about where we are, but we say, but we have this awesome technology. We really believe in it. And we come to work dreaming about incorporating the next plug-in feature that we're going to add.
At the tone,
Begin recording your message.
So let's get to that technology. 12-year-old Harper uses it to put her book reports together, combining pictures with her voice, just by talking into the phone.
Comes with a card and modem cable.
People on eBay use it to help further explain their items for auction.
The kitchen has random planked wood floors.
Realtors are using it to add greater dimension to their listings. Hossein Jalali has been selling homes in the Bay Area for 25 years.
You have so much budget for your marketing, and this is really reasonable. Other companies, they charge you a lot more for each listing. And here I can put 7, 8 listings, same price every month, so I save a few $100s a month.
The future of the web is going to be about companies that really add value to services online. Those are the companies that I think are going to survive, and we're one of those.
Icron is a subscription service, and while it can be used for personal projects like book reports or photo albums, it is being targeted toward larger companies. Icron is also working on providing its service in different languages.
We hate to leave you hanging, but we have to go to commercial. When we come back, the secrets of Harry Houdini revealed online. And this week's software giveaway is Heck on Wheels. TechNow will be right back.
Die Hard Express, only at Sears Auto Center. We use the latest technology to diagnose the problem. And if you need a new battery, we'll install one in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Die Hard Express, only at Sears Auto Center. Sears, where else?
Now at KFC, get a big 10-piece bucket of your favorite chicken for just $8.99. That's right, just $8.99 for 10 pieces of the Colonel's famous original recipe or awesome extra crispy chicken. The big 10-piece bucket, just $8.99. Now at KFC.
It starts with the people, whose hard work makes California work. In spite of a national recession, we've become the 5th largest economy in the world. And to keep it going, government has to do its part. We must continue fighting to improve our schools. We must invest in transportation to move people and goods more efficiently. We must protect our quality of life with affordable health care, a cleaner environment, safe streets, and safe working conditions. Together, we can make California even better.
Presenting the tough Nissan Frontier 4x4 long bed.
You can prepare to be driven beyond the limits of danger, past the edge of adventure, into the boundaries of your imagination. On November 15th.
Scared, Potter? You wish.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Rated PG. The second year begins November 15th.
This is video of a stuntman reenacting Harry Houdini's most dangerous stunt, handcuffed and nailed into a wooden crate. The stuntman, Michael Griffin, popped out after just a few seconds. Houdini himself was so worried about people trying to copy his tricks, he actually published a book revealing most of his escape secrets. Nearly 100 years later, you can find those secrets online at this website called Escape Secrets. There you can find how Houdini made his escapes. You'll also find QuickTime movies showing some of Harry's best moves. We have a link to the Houdini website on our website at TechNowTV.com. Our giveaway this week is Freak Style for the Nintendo GameCube. The game boasts hundreds of high-altitude tricks on dirt bikes. It's rated E for everyone. If you'd like to enter, just log on to TechNowTV.com. Winners are chosen at random. You have to be 13 or older to enter. Before we go, a reminder that this weekend, Star Wars Attack of the Clones appears here at the Tech Museum on the IMAX big screen. George Lucas and the technicians at Marin's Lucasfilms took the original movie and reformatted it to the IMAX's 70mm format so it could run on the big screen. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you back here again next week.